Hi there and welcome back to Hymer Bils' first European adventure. We left you last time where we had arrived at Annecy in the French Alps, after breaking down en route. As soon as we arrived, we looked up park for the night for a place to stay for the evening. We were very surprised how busy Annecy was. The traffic was mad, and we took a few turnings, leading us down very narrow and steep streets. Park-ups close to Annecy Center were very few and far between. We searched around and eventually found a spot opposite a McDonald's just outside of town. Not the greatest of park-ups, but on a bus route that could take us directly into the center. Before leaving to catch the bus, Gary had a wander around down at the lake, then picked up a snack at McDonald's before we walked down to the bus stop to travel into Annecy's beautiful canals and narrow streets, often called the Venice of the Alps. Annecy lies 35 kilometers south of Geneva, also known for its medieval old town. We pondered where we were in the stunning French Alps and how amazing Bill was doing to bring us here. As you can see from the stunning pictures, an evening in Annecy is magical, with a bustling center of cafes, restaurants, and a plethora of craft and souvenir shops. We meandered our way through these streets, taking in the atmosphere, and were surprised by the mild November weather. As we were quite a bit out of town, we made our way back to where we arrived at the Hotel de Ville to ensure we didn't miss the last bus. For just a couple of euros, we made our return journey and ended the night discussing where we should travel on our next day's adventure in the French Alps and even which direction on the compass we should point Bill. The next morning we set off. It was a bright, sunny, warm November day. We headed south through the Alps towards St. Alban-Lacy for a fuel top-up. We meandered through the alpine roads and spectacular montane scenery on all sides, and on the journey saw a sign for the St. Christophe Grotto. We decided to explore, but unfortunately the visitor center was closed. The area was so stunning that we decided to stay overnight. The Grotto car park was an ideal stopover. It gave us access to toilet facilities, although as you see Lita was, no way, no how. It also gave us access to the Roman road named the Sicilian Way. We hiked up to the grotto via the Roman road, passing bat caves, aqueducts, and Roman facades. The view from the road was stunning as the evening sun was setting below the mountains. As the evening drew in and darkness fell, we realized that in this area of France all street lighting was switched off at 11 p.m., the reason being so as not to affect migrating birds, which was a bonus as the lack of light pollution produced the most magnificent night sky, as you can see from our pictures where we captured the Pleiades, the Seven Sisters. It's the 4th of November and 12 days since we left Scotland. We wake up to yet another stunning warm morning. We get up, have breakfast, then explore the small village with a little chapel, water well, hay barns, and alpine-style homes. Then, with no plan other than to drive south towards the sun, we set off. We decide to drive until we find somewhere interesting or become tired. We travel a few hours to the beat of some rock music through walnut groves, meadows, and farms until we reach a town called Saint-Nazaire-en-Royan. We used park for the night and found a parking spot. It was enclosed with no views, as there were few travelers. We took a chance and parked on the beach, which was idyllic, quiet, and restful. It was all you could ask for. Gary decided to wind down with an evening canoe on the Labourne River.
And off he goes.
We finished off the day chilling with a few beers, pastries, and food that we picked up from the local boulangerie, patisserie, and supermarket. Full, content, and tired from another day's adventure, we retire for the night and toast another great day. We bed down, ready for our next day, traveling south towards more sun and even warmer weather, escaping the cold of Scotland. Please like, subscribe, and give us a good old thumbs up if you like watching us traveling through Europe in Bill, our amazing 39-year-old van. And remember, hit that notification bell so you know when we send you more content.